Hola, me llamo es Juan. Plug this in. There's nobody in the room. Two. Who's in here? Show yourself. Hey, what's up, Bees and David Iverson? What you guys up to? Well, I know what you're up to. How you been? And there's old brother Tim and Goondocks. I knew a Hootenanny would bring Goondocks running. You can't have a name like Goondocks and not love a good Hootenanny. What's up, brother Mark? Yes, sir, Marcos. Welcome to a good old-fashioned Hootenanny. Brother Todd Carr. How goes it, my friend? And Brother Worm? Golly, they're just crawling out the woodwork. Trying to get my backup phone, my message phone set up here, as it was dead. Like roaches. Well, I don't know. It's kind of bright though. Light usually scares roaches off. They're like a new breed of roaches, the COVID resistant roaches. What in the world's going on with this phone? There we go. All right, I gotta like adjust the camera again. Come on, switch around. There we go. There we go. All I was trying to do was daggum put somebody's comment up there. Hey, what's up, Alex? Welcome, brother. Click on that. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, I don't want to inception the crap out of y'all. I had to turn that down real quick. Oh, ready. Y'all drinking on anything good tonight? It is Friday night, ain't it? Gotta have a sip or two, right? I went for something a little different tonight. I was talking to a friend of mine named Justin, who he's not a big fan of IPAs at all. And I kind of pulled a little trick on him back a couple years ago, and he was talking about he didn't like IPAs because they tasted like bad citrus. I said, you just hadn't had the right one. If you get the right one, you'll like it. And he said, well, what one should I try? And I told him one of the like bitterest, like hoppiest IPAs there was. And he said, no, that there's no such thing as the right one. They all taste like bad citrus. They're just as nasty. But he's drinking, he said he'd actually started like in the Kona Brewing Company Big Wave Golden Ale, and they just happened to have some at the gas station, so I picked it up. Root beer. Yeah, I know Goondocks is poison. Worm drinking them ultras. See, I can't drink Michelob Ultras because they like just start tasting like water, and I'll be tossing them back. And Modelo Chile. Oh, dude, they've got those at the gas station up the road too, Marcos. Those things are good. You shut your mouth, Goondocks. I don't want to hear anything out of you. But yeah, they got those the chili lime mango michelada, whatever, however you say that, and at the gas station up the road, and they are banging. I like the chiladas too, though. I don't know why, but I mean I like tomato juice just in general, but those things are good. Was definitely fiending for a live stream. So is there like no other live stream tonight? Like what's going on? Um, I was just gonna wait until Tuesday, which we got some news for Tuesday. Well, for the next two live streams actually. Some pretty good exciting news, or I think it's exciting. Hopefully you guys will too. But I'll wait till a few more people show up, or if not, I'll wait just a minute or two and say to heck with them. Just this, and my fingers wet. There we go. There, right there. You did not. You didn't like IPAs, Tim? See, I didn't. Back in the day, I didn't like anything that was which I drank when I first picked up beer. I started drinking MGD. That was my favorite. That and well, when I got in the army, I just started drinking like strictly Budweiser. Yeah, that's what I thought he was going live earlier too, Todd, and I've been waiting and keep checking YouTube and looking for notifications. I hadn't gotten anything. But yeah, I don't a friend of mine's dad, when I lived in California, he brewed his own beer and he got me into liking IPAs and which my favorites were IPAs and stouts because he gave me a stout one time that he had made, and I mean it was like a regular, like a pint glass. I'm sitting on the couch drinking it, finish it up, I stand up to go leave, and I'm like, whoa. I said, what was in that? He was like, I mean, just a beer, just about 12% alcohol. So I kind of liked him after that. Plus, he would hook me up for free. So is that patina britches up in the house? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Marcos. Like, usually I'll get notifications at all hours of the early in the morning that Jimmy Slash is about to go live. It'll be like 4 in the morning here, and he's like a late live. But he's had Miss Tammy on a lot here lately, and they've been a lot earlier. So, oh no. Yeah, I like Rolling Rock. Rolling Rock's pretty decent. I used to like Heineken, but not so much anymore because now it just tastes like beer that's gone bad. But I mean, I don't know. I think one of my go-tos, if there's nothing else around to drink and I can get my hands on it, I can always drink PBR. You don't see Patina Pants? He's right there above you. Yeah, PBR is that's the business right there. And usually around here, those are dollar beers. What are we looking at? Almost 10 minutes. Well, why don't we kill just another couple minutes and you guys can tell me what you got dangling around in your pocket. Duplo satin. I don't know what that is, but it sounds fancy. Paps is rough. No, dude, PBR is like it's the good stuff. Like it's got a really good flavor to it. Bill, what's up, buddy? It's nice to see you. And it's not the regular Pabst. It's the Pabst Blue Ribbon. But I don't know. It's one of the few beers, like, cheap beers that has a a decent flavor to it. Doesn't taste like weird water or skunkiness. I'm gonna ignore that. Goondocks. Carried the Alcyone Sea Snake and Stroke of Luck today for Jared White, German dark beer. Oh, right on. Is it kind of like that spot and stuff with the little spade on it? Tucson TS228 and that OCD for EDC anode bronze. Right on. Bees nuts. No, that's bees in the trap. That's what's her name? Isn't that like Missy Misdemeanor Elliott? She was like a softcore thug. She just mainly got parking tickets and seatbelt violations. Coors Banquet, that is good. That's a good one. I can't stand Coors Light, but the yellow can Coors is pretty decent in a pinch. Got the Mannix 2XL and Mini Archbishop for the day. And got the Pilar 3 right now. I like that Pilar 3. Kaiser Aeolian and the usual Victorinox Tinka. Double spade. Yeah, yeah. I know. I haven't had the double. I've had I don't even know if it was the yeah, no, it was the what the heck was it called? It came in it had the white box, I think. But um it was pretty daggone decent. Your Swiss. What's wrong with a Swiss, Goondocks? Are we talking like a Swiss cake roll? Because you ain't gonna cut crap with that. Todd Carr's got a Tucson TS16 M390, Leatherman Surge, Gerber Dime, and a Mini Freak in the fifth pocket. That's a heck of a fifth pocket knife right there. The Mini Freak. That's a killer knife. Hoback Sumo for Chad. And Lisa has a TRM Atom and the Wee Banner. Dang, y'all are rolling deep, dude. Right, Jeremy, Swiss rolls. Yes, sir. Share the wealth, Goon. If you got a box of Swiss rolls, hand them out, man. Spotting equals spade. Yeah, yeah, that's it. A buddy of mine, because I never had the good fortune to be stationed in Germany, but had several friends that were, and one of them ended up, well, several of them ended up marrying German girls. But my friend Chuck, like, we were buddies, and he was married to a German girl, and he turned me onto that stuff. Also turned me onto this stuff, whatever the heck it was, his wife made one year for uh, New Year's Eve, and all I remember is at some point I ended up out on the balcony of their apartment with my pants down because I was hot. I can't remember what she called it, but it was like it was a big bowl with like, it was basically like our Hunch Punch or PJ or whatever. It was a big bowl with fruit and then like wine. And I got toe back because it was like Kool-Aid and it hit me before I knew it. You should have my address, Goondocks. Just go ahead and drop me one of them Swiss cake rolls in the mail right now. We'll call it a day. I was carrying the little baby mini sheepdog today. Dude, I'm digging this guy. No, it wasn't sangria because it was a white wine, and she was German. That sangria is like Hispanic drink because I've had that. I lived in California for a while. It was I can't remember what it was called, but yeah, this little dude right here is pretty spiffy. I think I need to clean my lens off though. Looks kind of fuzzy. That mo better. Yeah. Yeah, this guy, the literally the one single thing that I can find wrong with it is the blade's a tiny bit off center to the show side, just a teensy bit. But Other than that, bench made 940 for David Iverson. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I wanted to like the 940 so bad. Like I really wanted to like it, but I just couldn't. It just wasn't for me. Plus the one I got was crap. So no, it because it wasn't there was no carbonation. It was just literally like a big bowl of like some kind of sweet white wine, and it had like peaches and stuff in it. And I've got Google right here. I'm about to look it up. Uh, okay, none of these look familiar. These are some big words. Nope, 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 and nope. Huh, maybe it wasn't even really a German drink. She just made it up and pretended it was German. No, I don't think it was what the Spitzennuts. You're just making crap up, Worm. Had some good peach moonshine. Was it like a stump hole, like homemade, or was it from the store, Bees? Let's see, wine. All right, take it easy, Goondocks. Get a I don't know where you're going. I guess get a hot fudge sundae for me. Yeah, we might be on to something. No, no, it's like nothing there because I would know the word if I saw it. Because I want to say it was like two syllables. Yeah, I don't know. It was too potent though. It ought to be outlawed and never be allowed to make it again because it was rough. Oh, Lone Wolf in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Liquid fire with a good taste, homemade from Kentucky. Yes, sir. That's the only kind. And you're famous now, Bees, because I can't get that crap straight to save my life. My fingers just want to like hit the little buttons and make it do stuff. Hey now, brother Bear, what's happening, my buddy? Uh, yeah, I just kind of had these guys out. Hey, we've got our usual friend, the June bug, up in here. There he goes. Because these are like the newest editions. But I had I was just wondering if you guys had ever had the same experience that I had today. And have you ever bought a knife thinking it was either bigger or smaller than it actually was? And then when you got it, you're just kind of like, whoa, I thought this was a lot smaller. Or I thought it was a lot bigger. And not like a lot, not like, you know, a third of the size, but, at least a good 10% smaller. Because, I mean, normally I'm pretty good at judging what size, about the size of a knife. And well, I backed this Kickstarter, like it had to been It was before December, I know, because they like ended up. I looked back at my account history, and they took the money out in December. So it's, I mean, I backed it a long time ago, and it's a titanium frame lock with a G10 show side scale, and it showed up today, and I'd forgotten about it because it's been so daggum long since I backed the Kickstarter. So, and I was thinking, it was probably about like this size, not quite that size, but a little bit smaller, but close to that size. Well, it came in today in this little black, like padded envelope. So, what in the world is this? And I flipped it over, and I saw the name of the company. I was like, oh crap, I'd forgotten all about that thing. So I opened it up. I was kind of excited, and I uh, I pulled it out of the packaging, and like I said, it's a titanium frame lock. Little they call it a Warncliffe. It's more of like a sheep's foot to me, but anyway, wait, let's for the mini sheepdog for size comparison. There she is. It's just a wee little fella. But yeah, so but I mean it is it's titanium frame lock, and they they undoubtedly changed the blade steel on me because I can remember I'm thinking it was kind of cool that a little utility knife had. I think they started out with like 154 cm or maybe like a 14 C28N or something like that. Well, they switched to Aus 8, so now we have a little shrimp in Aus 8. Oh, is Marcos leaving? Food prepping for the weekend. Ooh, dude, salsa. Yeah, hook me. I'll take some salsa. And if you're looking to make any carne asada or anything like that, Marcos, I'm down. You can. It'll keep in the mail. You can send it out to me. But you have a good evening, my friend, and have a good 4th of July if we don't see you before then. Ordered knives that you could end up blowing through a blowgun. Yeah, see, I've had a few that were just slightly smaller. Like even this one, it wasn't even. I I expected it to be smaller than it actually is, but I mean it wasn't by much. So I wasn't far off. It didn't take me by surprise when I opened it, but usually I'm pretty close, and this guy I was way off. But tease what it tease, and tank what it tank. Oh Lord have mercy, Marcos, dude, you got to stop talking about that delicious food, man. We've got a little taqueria here in town that makes like legit food, like it's good stuff, and pretty inexpensive too. But they're open at weird hours, so I'm all the time missing them. If you want to call it that, John Evans, cool little knife. It's all right. I mean, he's pretty chill. His future so bright, he's got to wear shades and stuff. But this came in the mail, and I was pleased with it. This it's the Captain Harley um coin that I ordered several weeks ago. Well, say like 3 weeks ago, maybe. Finally made its way from Italy to South Carolina. Oh, 3-inch CPM. Oh, nice. TR2 limited Protect. That sounds pretty badass, Lone Wolf. It's also 8. It's that it's a super steel. I don't know if you've heard of it, but yeah, it's or shall we call it AUS 8. It's a new fancy super steel. Come on, phone. There you go. I don't know if it even says it on it. Yep. Yeah, it does. Yeah, no extra osses either. It's just straight up os 8. But yeah, that Captain Harley dude's pretty cool. I ordered this, and he threw the little I don't know. I want to say there's like kind of a maybe a quality issue on it because it's got this weird little groove and ridge and stuff going around the outside edge of it. But I mean, still, it's cool for free because I think they were charging like 25-30 bucks for it. But this thing right here, dude, I thought the daggum Lapira coin was beefy. Like I thought it was like the thickest coin I'd ever seen. But I'll show you. Here. All right, so I'm thinking it's like super ginormous. 164 thousandths on the Lapira coin. Then this dude gets here. I'm like, ooh, God, that thing's thick. Like 201.5 thousandths. We're like 48.5 thousandths shy of a quarter-inch thick coin. But yeah, it's pretty straight. It's actually I can't. It's called the MB Zip, Tim. It's on Kickstarter. Hold on just a second. I can see if no, I don't have Kickstarter on this one. But yeah, it was a Kickstarter, and I mean, like I thought it was almost Pilar size, but not quite. Just a good little, fifth pocket utility knife, and it's like it's something you probably better put on your keychain or you're gonna lose it. Like, and I don't know. It makes it kind of a good bottle opener. I mean, but you have to use it like you do with like a big lighter. Like it doesn't actually. It's not actually like a bottle opener. Bottle opener, even though they call it one. Like this, that little thing on the end, they're calling it like it's a bottle opener, a screwdriver, a lanyard hole, a keychain loop, the keys to the heavenly kingdom. Like it's super duper for 20. It was $28. That's the sad part. Wait, you you had one of those little knives and you hunt oh no, you're talking to John Evans. I was say you hunt rabbit with that. You're a bad mamma jamma, Bill. Had a blowgun. You hunt rabbits with a blowgun. Not I. I'm barely proficient with. Well, I mean, I'm proficient with a 22 rifle, but not a blowgun, dude. I'd end up shooting my hunting buddy or something. Mm. Yeah, I'm digging them. Worm. I've got I've got one for sure, one more for sure coming, and possibly two. I know I missed the drop by like seconds, and like I was I was doing the whole. I was sitting there on their Instagram, like hitting refresh over and over and over, and I hit refresh right because it dropped at 2 o'clock. I hit refresh right at 2 o'clock. It popped up, and all you had to do was type in Admiral. I typed that in, hit enter, and it like it literally said like it popped up and it said like 2 seconds, and there was nobody else's name or comment in there, and then it refreshed, and there was a bunch of people that were like between 4 and 10 seconds ahead of me, and I don't know how many they were because the ones that dropped today, he's sending them out, and they're going to get them next week. But then they had a pre-order at 3 o'clock after that, and then those won't get here until like middle to the end of August. So I don't know how many he was uh, like dropping, but I didn't get those. But I'm pretty sure I got in on the pre-order. And then the 1640 Patina Your Soul coin from Pirate Samuels should be here like any day now. Yeah, dude, that's the thing, Mark. They're calling this a multi-tool. They're calling it a multi-tool, bottle opener, screwdriver, like, and it's literally just like that right there is their multi-tool. That thing can do anything. I got a cousin who he's a fighter jet instructor. I think he was having problems with one of their turbine engines, and he needed to borrow it to fix it. So, oh, thanks, Todd. Yeah, man, I dig them. Rusty, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? And the Jason Brown, that bad Jason Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Yeah, it's a fancy lanyard hole. I mean, it is titanium, I guess. I mean, it's not magnetic, but I mean, aluminum's not magnetic either. Trying not to sell Lynch Northwest pry bars. Oh, well, if you do, Lone Wolf, hit me up because I've been trying for one of those forever. And I get the daggum pocket clips any day of the week, but I can never get one of their pries. Let's see who all came in. Rusty and Jason. Did Hey, Jason, Rusty, did y'all see Marco should have been on his way out as y'all were coming in. Did y'all see him? And if so, did he give y'all any food to like pass around? Because he was talking about some pretty spectacular grub when he left here. And I was thinking maybe y'all could, share the wealth, kind of hook us up. Oh, I want to get y'all's opinion on something. Because I, I want to just do the whole you heard it here first thing. This is because you know how we're always looking for a such and such killer, like the bug out killer or the Osborne killer. Well, I don't know, Jason. He always tells us this amazing stuff that he's about to go prep or he's just cooked, and I can smell it, and he never shares. What did Monster Racing? He said a lot. That's a Tim. That's a mouthful, dude. Has everyone checked out Backpack Bees and Eye for Sal video? Yes. Matter of fact, I just watched it right before this. You can tell that cat's won a couple of Emmys, can't you? Okay. Anyway, so talking about this killer of knives, I'm about to I'm about to announce that I'm calling the mini sheepdog, even though there is a tiny bit of size difference, but I'd say it was right along in line with the same size as the larger version of this. But I'm saying it right here now, dude. It's the Pilar killer. Killed it. Now I gotta wait for the lag. Right on. Oh, Winchester, dude, I'm glad you're here, man. Haha. I did a little something. I did a thing, dude. Before the Hootenanny, I did a thing. Matter of fact, I did it this morning. Yep, there you go. Who? Yep, Jared agrees with me. The the thumbhole mini sheepdog is the Pilar killer. You heard it here first, guys. Tell all your friends. We're making T-shirts, posters, stickers. There's like millions of dollars of merch in this. But check it out, Winchester. Which you're not going to see it for a minute because of the lag, but can you? Well, dang. Try and move it around where you can. Doop. I'm gonna get I have plans for the bug out now. I'm gonna get all black hardware for it, and then I'm going to do a acid etch stone wash on the blade, and I think it's gonna turn out pimp. I honestly wish I could sit like Cerakote the blade and then stone wash it and give it like a black wash, but I don't want to. I don't want to do all that. Right, Bill? That's what I'm screaming. I like my knives like I like my women with a thumb hole. I don't think so, Mark. I think that was like just a sprint run or like a exclusive for somebody. But I wish I would like to see the middle, the Pilar 2, the large Pilar with in titanium frame lock with a micarta show side scale and say like M390 blade steel. I think that would be pimp. No, you ain't got to do that, Winchester. I mean, it's good, dude. I have plans for it. I've got a vision for this thing in my, because it's, dude, it's, I guess because, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I did my, little stone washing on it. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. So it's already started to take a little bit of patina and it's just going to look pimp. You see under the pocket clip where it's already changed a little bit. But yeah, that thing's going to be BA. Winchester says, I'm doing it. We'll do it then. I'm doing it. We'll do it. I am. I'm going to do it. We'll do it. You watch me. I'm about to do it. We'll do it then. Well, you honestly like really don't have to, Winchester, because you've already gone above and beyond, and I really appreciate that. So it is definitely not anything you need to feel obligated to do, sir. And yeah, dude, I want to get. I mean, I am getting whenever it comes, which I guess it's already out, kind of, somewhat the full size. But yeah, this is, dude, if they came out with the like what is it, the large or the full size, the XL, like all of them, I'd get all of them, man. It's just a killer looking knife. Well, we can find out right quick, Bill, because I've got I've got an instrument to weigh things with. So watch it be lighter. What is that? That is not the right. All right. Sheepdog is about 2.5 ounces, and the Pilar, not the Pilar's a little bit, just a tiny bit heavier. The option I have those brass colored bug out ones or the Osborne plain ones. I'm not sure if the Osborne ones are the same. Dude, I mean, it's you're the one that's doing me a solid, Winchester. So it's whichever ones you don't want. You can say that, Jared, and I will agree with you 100% because I'm loving it. Yeah, it like just makes me want to just stand here and just do videos just for no reason, which I may or may not have done earlier. Man, they daggum holding people's comments. Y'all can curse in here. What the heck? I don't know how long ago you said that, Mark, but they held it on you. I just now saw it, so it's gone. I mean, it's in the chat. Do you do your own? Me, I would act. Honestly, I would just do it myself, Todd. If I decided to do it, I would just um, which I don't know if I would use Cerakote. What's the other crap? Because there's the stuff I used to do gun barrels with. It was basically the same thing, and it's pretty sturdy. And then when you stone wash, like tumble it, it comes out in like a black wash or whatever color you use wash. And it's really not that. You just kind of hang it up, spray it evenly. And the stuff I initially used, you had to bake for like, I can't remember what the temperature was or how long, because I haven't done it in a while, but it turned out pretty good. What's up, Dennis? Good to see you, man. And Stephen Howell is in the house. What's up, Stephen? Good to see you, buddy. The Tomorrow War. Yeah, Rusty. Lancelot Leather made the mat, and this tray as well. Just got a bunch of junk in it because I kind of cleared things off, but he made this. This is well, and this isn't even really what I ordered. I ordered just like a little simple tray off of his Etsy, out of his Etsy store, and he went ham on it. Like probably what he ended up sending me probably cost twice what I actually paid, and then I didn't pay anything for that because that was just what he calls a little gift. Mikey, what's up, brother? It is good to see you, my little redheaded stepbrother. Hey, this is unscheduled, Mikey. There's no such thing as late. Yeah, dude, Jeremy, I would not hesitate to recommend Joe to anybody. Like, I mean, it could be somebody that was like, who can make me some good leather gear and your life depends on it. I'd be like, oh, Joe, he'll make it for you. I ain't worried. Yeah, it's super delayed and I don't know how to fix it. What's up, Beaver Baron? How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Mikey, will you be our official timekeeper and see how delayed the chat is, or how delayed I guess the audio is on the video, because the chat's on point, I think. And Brother Bear, oh, hey, what's up, Jeremy? Jeremy knows some of the good news that I'm about to give you guys. Baking method. If you Todd Carr, it's not really hard at all. Just you got to make sure everything's clean and that you're wherever you're applying the Cerakote, like that area is clean, the air is clean, and because you don't want any dust and stuff getting in it, and you don't want any oil and crap on the blade. Like it's got to be perfectly clean, and then just mask what you don't want painted off, and then like follow the directions. I'm not sure what they're saying about you, Tim, but whatever it is, it's all true. I'm gonna scroll up and see what it is to make sure I'm not insulting you, but I don't think so. I don't think anybody be saying anything bad about you at all. Oh yeah, exactly. The everything you said about everybody else is this, it applies to you. So I'm making that call, and it is law. So shall it be written. So shall it be said. Dude, I'm doing the same thing, John. Like I can't stop flipping this thing. It's addictive. Okay, Mikey, I am confirming that what you posted verbally, and I'm waiting for you to post a one. And there's the one. So it can't be that far off. And I mean, you're very welcome. You ain't gotta thank me, Tim. I'm just telling you what everybody else knows. It's the truth. Yeah, that's Mikey's little one trick. He did it last time, and we were like 20 seconds behind. Yeah, 10 seconds. That's not bad. It has been a lot worse. Well, I mean, you know what? See, I could just do this. There's my hand on this one. Yep, about 9 seconds. Spider Coast smock with purple dark matter scales. That sounds pimp. Oh, Rusty. Speaking of Michael Morgan, that's what I meant to tell you guys. I think Jason Brown has heard from him, and I heard from him a couple of times. He he had a family um issue that he just needed to take some time off from YouTube. He said his son has been in the hospital for a month now, but now he's home, and he said like there's one, like after they get when they get like the next set of results, they'll know for sure that everything's good. But for right now, he's doing good. He's uh, getting better, and he's at home. And I don't have a clue what it was that was wrong with him. Smooth G10. Yeah, I mean, I think everything's okay from you know what he said today. It was just kind of like it's been rough for the past little bit, and things are getting a lot better. Dude, wait, who said that about the? Oh, Jeremy. See if you can. I think he has them like himself. See if you can get a hold of Ray, like Ray Light Ray, on Facebook, because he makes some killer like frag pattern scales. Well, which I don't know if you'd be into them. They're a lot like this, but he makes some frag pattern scales just like that for the uh, smock. Wait, what kind of gun? What is this fancy gun cabinet you're talking about, uh, Mikey? Yeah, he does. He's got some titanium ones too. I don't know. I don't know the prices on either one of them. I know I've seen them in the past and thought they look really killer, and definitely beat the crap scales that come on it. Um, Michael Morgan, Tim, that's why he's been MIA. His son's been in the hospital, and I guess he was just like coming in to live streams whenever he could, and then it just got to a point where he couldn't at all. But now, like he said, his son's home, and he's good, but they just got to make sure everything's okay. I will, man. I did. That's what I told him, Mark. I told him that I told him take his time and do what he needs to do, and that we'd be thinking about him, and we'd be here when that we miss him like hell, and that we'll be here when he's able to come back. And I know Jason talked to him. He probably told him the same thing. Oh wow, $60. That ain't bad at all. Scroll back up to read. Oh, Mikey. Okay, I read that one. And you're writing your paragraphs again, Mikey. Oh, dang, you got your granddad's gun cabinet. Heck yeah. That's what's up, dude. What's up, brother Grom? It's good to see you, man. Yeah, I had an email from him today, Tim, and then so I emailed him back, and then he emailed me back, and um, that was the last bit of information that I got from him was that he was good, and that they here's a matter of fact. Let's see. So he just sent the email not long before we went live. There he is. He says, because I told him to let us know if we could do anything for him, and he said we're all home again. He's good. The next week or two will be a bit tense, but we're just glad to get him back home. And thank you guys. So yes, I mean he's all good. It's just going to be a little kind of tough going for the next couple weeks. He said my son's been in the hospital the entire month of June, but we bring him home today. Been really busy with that, coupled with lots of headaches. Is why I'm off the YouTubes, but I shall return. Right on. Yeah, so I guess on top of his son being in the hospital, he's been having headaches. So it's just been all around crappy month of June for him. Well, hello, Dominic. How are you doing, my friend? It's good to see you, man. Appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us. All right, Bill. Well, you take care and get some rest, man. And I'm sure we will see you tomorrow because it's an early SKL tomorrow. So I'm sure we'll see you. It will be, what is it? I can never remember what time it is. Is it 12? Is it noon Pacific? So 3 o'clock here, or is it 5 o'clock? I don't remember. It's early. 2 o'clock. Isn't it? It's 2 o'clock. Yeah, 2 o'clock Pacific. So 3 o'clock Eastern. I mean 5 o'clock Eastern. 3 hours. 5 o'clock. Yeah. But yeah. Have a good night, Bill. Appreciate you hanging out with us, man. Right on, man. We'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. No. Tim. Oh, yeah. Okay. I got you. Watch this chat and see what's up with it. I guess he doesn't really have anything to say. Yeah, you didn't miss a daggum thing. All right, brother Rusty, you take care, man, and you have a good night. Um, and we'll see you tomorrow in SKL. And I'll tell you what you missed. You missed the fact that you've got some uh you've got some good people in here lifting each other up and having a good time and being positive, and then you come in with your little janky shit. So I think you're a jackass, and you're out of here. Oop, I think I deleted a bunch of people's messages on accident, but I got rid of him. No, I didn't. Do you get the Spyderco pair? Oh, so you? Oh yeah, you get both of them. Do 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 do. Okay. No, I don't think so. I don't. I think I just removed some people's messages. I hope not, because if so, I don't know how to get them out of timeout. Because all this stuff is on. Wait, no, I just accidentally uh removed his message. I think. I think. Oh crap! I'm sorry if I put you in timeout, Rusty. I'm trying to figure out how to not. Oh, I think I got here. We'll just do this. Um, there. You shouldn't be in timeout because you're a moderator now. Oh yeah, he did say good night. Well, but and I think I accidentally yeah, I Love Knives was Q and that Dominic Mayer Myers was Q. See Jeremy had me, that's why the other day when Jeremy came in and I was like, "Hey, we were just talking about you." I thought it like my mind read I like knives and I was like, "Oh no, Quentin's up in here again." And so but I realized it wasn't him like immediately when he like uh responded. So I was like, "Oh, never mind, I'm just joking." Yeah, see, Jeremy loves knives. Um Quentin, if that is his real name, he just merely likes them, and I don't even think he likes them. I just think he it's just easy sport for him. Dude, you know what? I don't know if there's like a limit. I could just I could just make you all you guys moderators and then we could just have like a moderator battle royale and last five in the ring get to be the uh permanent moderators. Yeah, I don't he Q's got some stuff going on. Like, I don't know if he's got some kind of because I don't know if y'all remember back in the day with like the AIM chat rooms, you could go in there. There was this website called lenshell.com. You could go get little hacking programs and then go into the AIM chat rooms and like you could spam it and then you could like mess with people if they got on like a direct chat with you. You could like open and close their disk drawers and crap like that. But I don't know. I feel like he's got some junk and he messes with us. Redheaded brother. Okay, see now that you're begging, Mikey. No, you're gonna have to earn it now because like Brother Worm says, moderate and moderating moderation, and you're being a little extra, Mikey. So there, words to live by. And see, I have to. Okay, I have to be on. I can't be on the device that I'm like recording on. I have to be on a different device in the chat to make somebody a moderator, and then it's just like works like a charm. You weren't begging. No, I think you were begging a little bit. You were moderately begging, Mikey. Yes, you are correct. See, Jason Brown said it best with alliteration. Milkshake Mikey may not be moderator material, Mama. He he is a medium-sized, moderately masturbatory minion. Oh, well, see, okay, so then that's all different, Mikey. You weren't begging, you were demanding. How dare you not make me a moderator? Stop, please. Oh crap! All right, Jeremy. Good luck, brother. I hope that clears up soon. Pinch the crap out of the nose. That's what that'll really stop. Like tilting your head. You know, people think tilting your head back like stops a nosebleed. If you just grab your nose and pinch the crap out of it for a good minute, it's like it helps it clot, and then you're done. If you get it Yeah, I was like that too, Jeremy. Like my parents almost had to get my like the inside of my nose cauterized because they bled so much. And it was quite embarrassing because I mean there was several times like heat would cause it, like going in like temperature changes. And I worked at a grocery store in high school bagging groceries. And in the summertime, like we'd take because we had to take the groceries out to their car. We didn't just like bag them and be like, "Have a good day, carry your crap." But we'd take them out there. So in the summertime, we'd be air conditioned in the grocery store, and then we'd go out in the heat. And I don't know how many times I'd be walking somebody's groceries out, and they'd be talking to me, and my nose just start pouring blood. Good night, Jeremy. Take care, brother. If you get a chance to hop back on, we'll probably be in here. But if not, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow in SKL. Yeah, dude. I mean, she was within his grasp, and the dummy just panics, dumps a milkshake on her, and runs. Like, what kind of man are you? All right, take it easy, Grom. Have a good night. Get you some rest since you've been up so daggone long. And maybe we'll catch you tomorrow in Jody's live. Or what was the story, Mikey? You gave the money to her friend to buy her a milkshake. Like, is that what happened? Yeah, didn't you give her friend the money or something and told, get yourself something nice? How dare you? Oh, Mikey. Let's see. I never opened the deal, and no, not in the grasp. She actually like doesn't answer my shit for like a week, so I don't know WTF that's for. So I just stopped trying. Shruggy shoulders emoji, and it's hidden. They're not letting you. They're not letting your comment through, Mikey. And I have the power to either approve it or deny it. I was too, man. See, dude, that's the thing. I was so disappointed. And then right when the story got good, Mikey just up and disappears for like a month and then comes back and is like, "Oh, I had school stuff." Well, you couldn't tell nobody. Not only did you flub it with the girl, you left us hanging, wondering, well, did he seal the deal? Did like what's going on? See, it was very, very it was you were being very deceptive because we all thought that you had sealed the deal and like you and her were like sailing off into the sunset, and that's why you were missing. But no, no, you flubbed it, and you were sitting at home in your closet doing the that thing. She's she and her best friend, a girl, were eating supper, and I Venmoed them money for dessert. What? Are you kidding, dude? What the hell? Are you kidding me right now? You Venmoed the girl money for dessert. Like, Did you like email her to ask her out on a date? And then you're gonna blame it on the caffeine, the yes, he was definitely moderating alone in the closet, no girl to be seen for miles around, and he's having us back here wondering where he's at, thinking he's, off doing the beast with two backs with some college chick. That's what I'm talking about. And what you know for a fact, Winchester is all about some daggum. He loves to live vicariously through other people's uh, sexual exploits because he's all about some groupie stories. So, and you let him down, Mikey. I mean, he was counting on you, dude. No, I think he met her on. She's like a TikToker that he follows or whatever, and he Venmos her money for desserts. So Mikey is wrong on so many daggum levels, and he wants to be a moderator. Yeah, exactly. Bring it with you. I mean, worst case scenario, shove that milkshake in your pocket if your hands are full, and I mean, the worst she's going to do is think you're just uh, quite the man, made quite the mess, and very excited over her, and probably work out for in your favor. Tutor or something at his school. Yeah, she was the tutor. She showed up in a little Catholic schoolgirl outfit, knocking on the door, and he opened it, and she's like, "I heard somebody needs help in sex ed. Are you the one that needs a tutor?" And he just like throws Venmo at her and says, "Buy a milkshake," and runs. I say, I'm pretty sure that there's probably hookers at college too, Mikey. Just less than 200-word comment. Mikey. Oh shit, you're killing me, dude. Oh, that poor girl. She's not even here to defend her own honor. We've basically called her a tramp and run her out of town. You, you milkshake whore. Mikey, just voice chat or something. Really, what am I doing in here? The old lady's in a good mood. I should go knock a chunk off. Well, I mean, Mikey, what the heck? She wasn't a tutor. Mikey will learn from his mistakes. Look, take a page from Mark Herrera's book. Like read what he just said and apply that to your life. Wait, before it goes away, Mikey, I know there's a delay, but read what Mark Herrera said. Those are words to live by right there. 68 situation where you do me and I'll owe you one. Well, and see, I agree with Tim because oh well, who are you implying that is screwing every chick that appears? Hmm. Because I fully agree with Monster with what he's saying because there was a certain night that, and this was before uh, Michael Morgan like disappeared for a good little chunk of change. He just kind of came up missing one night, and he emailed me the next day, and he was like, "Hey man, sorry I was scarce in the live chat, but I was in the hot tub," and I was like, "Oh no, that's cool." And he's like, "Then I kind of left early because the hot tub led to hot tubby things," and I was like, "Hey, do you, dude?" Right on, Alex. We are just giving Mikey immortal hell. Welcome back, my friend. And Mikey Mikey loves it. Mikey likes it. Silly Mikey, chicks are for studs. Dude, there's like nothing going on. Y'all are just looking at a screen full of knives because I'm over here reading the other phone, laughing my tail off at what Mikey flipping out. Wait, what are they? Ah, dude, you keep getting your comments held, Mikey, because you're cussing. What? No, see, he's no longer in college. 21 single carbon fiber inlays and a plain Jane 25. Steven, I really dig that because the carbon fiber inlays, that's the Blade HQ um exclusive, right? And I love everything about that daggum knife except for that the weirdness on the lock bar. Makes milkshakes by moderating. He moderately moderates his masturbatory man meat, is what Mikey does. Oh, so you're still in college? Wait, wait. So then you told me you graduated. You lied to me, dude. You told me a lie. You said that you would be going back for something else, but that you had graduated. Stocking the Slim Jim. Shaking hands with the Baker man. Flogging the dolphin. Yes, you did. Choking the chicken. I know. See, Mikey's supposed to be a good guy. He's supposed to be one of the good ones. He's supposed to be like, he listens to his mother and he does his homework and he doesn't lie. And now he's lying. He literally is, Jared. He is Van Wilder. He is. I'm disappointed, Mikey. See there, boom, I graduated, but applied to another college, which got accepted into and enrolled in, and I'm going to. But you haven't started taking classes yet, you jackhole. So you're not in school. You're graduated, waiting to start school. You're not going to win this argument, Mikey. Exactly, Jared. I don't even think you Venmoed her money, and I don't even think it was for a quote unquote milkshake. And I think that's where you screwed it up, is you offended her because you were trying to take advantage of that poor girl, Van Wilder, you little frat boy. Like sand. No, so Mikey, what's a boob feel like? He's gonna be like, I know this one. I know this one. I saw the movie. It's like warm apple pie. Wrong body part, Mikey. Your mom? I don't know. He just insulted somebody's mother. He's pulling out the big guns now. He's he's like fire for effect. Calling a daggum, calling in a fire mission. He's like I guess a little bit Van Wilder, a little bit Happy Gilmore, a little bit Billy Madison, a little bit Forrest Gump. I may not be a smart man, but I know what a milkshake is, Jenny. Me and Jenny, we's like Oreo blizzards. All right, Mikey, whoever you have the biggest beef with right now, you let us know who you got the biggest beef with. I'm waiting to see who the beef is with because the stupid delay. You hold no grudges. Well, hey, grudges are after the fact. Who you got beef with right this second? Because whoever it is, uh, you're gonna have to face in a tickle fight. 3 rounds, 3 minutes each. No tickling below the belt. Well, I mean, unless it's consensual. But other than that, no tickling below the belt. And I want a good, clean tickle fight. Have to go wander the desert to find a fork to give. Oh, how about while you're in the desert, Mikey? Kick sand, dude. Kick sand. The devil. He's got the biggest beef. She could have had she could have had your beef hoagie with her milkshake, and she didn't even get the milkshake because you dumped it on her and ran because you were scared. Really, no beef with anybody, and no potatoes either. You got no beef, no pot roast for Mike. He's got no beef, no potatoes. Highly doubt he's got a carrot. Carrot top, maybe. And see, Mikey might he just might not know that he likes it. See, you got to try it, Mikey. You're never going to know what you like unless you try it. Oh, right on, Jeremy. Welcome back, man. So you got the old nose to stop bleeding. We've just been given our our little redheaded stepbrother Mikey immortal hell. And apparently Winchester figured out that this whole time Mikey's been trying to make pot roast without the ingredients. That's what's up, man. I'm glad you got it to to stop. Like sometimes I know there were times where my parents were they thought I was gonna have to go to the emergency room over a nosebleed. That crap gets serious. Let me tr Dude, we're not talking. See, why has it got to go immediately to illicit drugs? Like we're talking about women. We're talking we're talking about figuring out if you even like women. I mean, you might try it and not like it and realize, oh, I've I've been into hard sides this whole time. And split tails don't do nothing for me. Cocaine is cocaine is terrible, but it smells pretty good. Co Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Okay, I'm on, and this is going to be way delayed from what you're talking about now, but I'm going to tell you a little story back from my not so nice days. So me and a couple of my friends were hanging out at the bar, and me and my friend that liked to partake in the same things that I did at the time said, "Hey, you want to go for a ride?" So we hopped in his truck and we took off and we rode around, partaking in said substance. And we got back. And first of all, I had to sit in the truck for a little bit. I couldn't go in because I couldn't feel my legs. So I had to like just sit there and ride it out for a little bit while I get up, go walking in. And I mean, this bar, we went there every weekend, usually Friday night, Saturday night, sometimes Sunday night. So they like everybody knew us. Well, the guy that worked the door, his name was Tony. He was a big old dude. He just sat there and would take your money when you come in, or just make sure you didn't have anything you weren't supposed to have if you had already been there and paid or whatever. So we come walking in, and he was like, "Hey man, you need to go to the bathroom." I was like, "No, I'm straight, man. I ain't got to pee or nothing. I'm good to go." "No, going back to the bathroom." I was like, "That's kind of weird now you say it like that, but no, I'm good. I don't need to use the bathroom." He said, "Man, go to the bathroom or go home." I said, "Okay, fine. Dang." I go to the bathroom and I go walking in, just happened to look in the mirror as I walked in, and it looked like I had done the half gainer with a double twist face first into a box of powdered donuts. And that's why he was telling me I needed to go to the bathroom. Yeah, it was. I had a little moment of panic too, and I was like, "Oh God, who else saw it?" Because I mean, it's a good little ways from the front door to the bathroom. Like the bathroom was in the back, and he couldn't even tell me to like, "Hey, hold your hand up" or something. Like, just go to the bathroom. So I came out and I kind of half thanked him. I was like, "Thanks, but you could have been more specific about the nature of me needing to go to the bathroom because I'm thinking nature's calling, but it's not. And it's not my responsibility, dude." Fair enough, Tony. Rip off the toilet. Hey, now that little toilet tank lid did come in handy a couple times. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Why those times were so desperate now, I'll have no clue. But back then, they seemed pretty desperate. Like exactly, much more specific. Because I mean it, and this was like, I mean, it was a Friday or Saturday night, like, and it was hopping in there because we'd done been there for a while partying and then left and rode around for a while and came back. I mean, it was there was a lot of people in there, but I don't know, they weren't paying attention. Yeah, the good old days. What was good about the good old days? Cop leaves and the clerk says dot dot dot. Oh, because of the word limit. Yeah. uh, the human mind is an amazing thing too, man. Like the things it makes your body do without your consent and is another time. This was when I was in the army and I was not partaking in extracurriculars. I was just drinking pretty heavily, and I went to a friend of mine had a little. He had moved off post with his new fiance or his new wife into an apartment, so he had like a little housewarming party or whatever. Well, I had just recently discovered the wonders of Boone's Farm, and it was like Kool-Aid that would get you galled up. So on the way to his apartment, I think I picked up 12 bottles of Boone's Farm. And throughout the night, I ended up drinking 10 of them. I had two left over. And I was inebriated to the point on the way to the car. Apparently, the people I was riding with, they were not in the military. And one of them was smoking a joint and offered it to me. And I took it. And that's the last thing I remember until I woke up the next day. But apparently, they needed gas on the way home. So they stopped off at a gas station. They pulled up and they started pumping gas. I was sitting in the front passenger seat and just apparently got up, walked up to the car that was in front of us pumping gas. There was like two or three girls standing outside of it pumping gas, and I was like, I walked up and I was like, according to them now, "Hey, ladies, how you doing tonight?" And just started peeing. Boone's Farm is like it's like gutter wine. It's like I don't know, it's not very strong, maybe 6 or 7 or 8%, something like that. But they had like, but like Strawberry Hill, or is it Strawberry? Yeah, or Boone's Farm Strawberry Hill. Yeah, they had a bunch of different like flavors of wine coolers and a big wine bottle and a little bit stronger and not carbonated. Yeah, Strawberry Hill. It's the good stuff. So why is it freaking, dude? I swear I don't have it set to where like you can't cuss or anything. White twist cap, right? Yep, white twist cap, clear bottle. They had there was an orange one. I don't remember what in the hell, Mikey. What are you talking about? Golden showers, dude. Yeah, it's kind of like Mad Dog, but not as nasty and not as strong. Because Mad Dog's like way stronger than Boone's Farm. That's why I bought 12 bottles of it, because basically like a 12 pack, right? Oh God, Mark Herrera just brought up what we call that liquid crack, and it was like, especially if you put it in the freezer to get it really cold, that Cisco was like syrup, like it was so thick and oh my gosh, oh, it must be a regional thing. Um, see, but and it might be because see, this was when I was in California. Maybe Boone's Farm's a California thing, except I think somebody else said. Let's see, David Iverson knows what it is. Winchester, well, Winchester's from halfway across the country, and Jason's from Tennessee, so I don't know. It can't be a regional thing. Just saying, they probably didn't want to see you peeing your golden urine all over the place. Um, Mikey, I had done drank 10 bottles of Boone's Farm. There wasn't nothing golden about my pee. It was straight clear, I guarantee you. And according to the people I was riding with, they just stood there and like continued the conversation and we're kind of looking at each other like, what the hell's going on here? What's this dude doing? Someone chasing people around the Waffle House. Oh dear God. Oh Lord. Dude, that makes me nauseous just thinking about it, Jason. 440s of Bud Ice and 3 bottles of Mad Dog. Dude, 3 bottles of Mad Dog will get you feeling like crap, let alone 440s on top of that. They got so they have Boone's Farm in Iowa, Boone's Farm in Tennessee, Boone's Farm in New York. Tim has a point there, Mikey. It was probably Mikey, it does not work that way, dude. You you have never drank alcohol. I'm telling you, until the next day, your pee is clear as like it's crystal clear, like it could be water. Like once you break the seal and the the drinks start piling up, it's totally clear. There's no gold, yellow, brown, green, nothing. It's pure tea clear. Oh, Bryce, what's up, Bryce? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you stopping by. We have had an interesting conversation tonight. And for some reason, Mikey has been like the target of every conversation. Yeah, like Worm said, dude, it's like you would think you're peeing straight water. Is Clear P Master P's brother? It is, Zach, man. What's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping by, man. And apparently, ooh, is yep, D2's in here too. What's happening, fellas? We are instructing Mikey on the ways to act when you are uh, in an altered state. And we also found out that apparently, rumor has it that Mikey may, in fact, like boys. We're not sure yet. We're the results are still out on that one. Yes, it was Mark Herrera. It was awful. That Cisco was just the devil. And happy Friday to you, Zach. Silk the Shaka and C Murder are Master P's brothers. Is that like true, Winchester? Is that like in real life? Because I had like, yeah, no, it has to be. Because I know Silk the Shocker was on Master P's record label. And Trick Daddy was too, wasn't it? No, I don't know. Start what? Who started what, Mikey? Nobody started anything. Venmoing Shakes milkshake money. Mikey's like he's like a sophisticated like modern age pimp. He's like, hey baby, how about you have a peanut butter parfait on me? I'll Venmo you the cash. Nobody's ganging up on you. Yep. You just sit there, especially if you're in Vegas gambling. Do not get up because you'll ruin your streak. He's a pomp opposite of pimp. He's a modern day pimp. He's a modern day pomp. He, he's like, baby, I got rubber band Venmo. You ain't seen nothing like this. He starts busting out with daggum. What is it? Ti sings whatever you like. acting a fool. Yep, dude, and that was actually in the the CD days. I can remember when I thought CDs were never going to catch on because of the whole fiasco with laser discs. I was like, I'm going to get rid of my cassette tapes for some stupid, silly CD thing. Yeah, I was wrong. Oh, dude, no, Todd, my TPK would kill Mikey. He would die. He'd take one look at them breasticles and poof, he'd be you'd see his spirit depart his body. And Mikey, at some point in their life, everybody needs to at least once partake in the sass. I'm not saying make it a habit. Please don't, because that's not the way to go at all. But you can't pass judgment on anybody who does partake in the sass if you've never partaken in the sass. Oh, Ego! What? Ego is in the house. And Ego, you might just want to like scroll and check out the conversation that's been going on. So, um, are y'all talking about Rodney Mullen? I know Rodney Mullen. Let me scroll up. I just saw Mullen. Well, yep, you are talking about Rodney Mullen. Ego. Lego my ego. Or ego my Lego. Rodney Mullen is a skater, Mikey. One of the best. Oh. Besides Christian Hosoi. Did you John Evans, did you ever go on that search for Animal Chin? No, I love Knives isn't Q. We've established this a long time ago. Um I like Knives as Q. I love Knives as actually Jeremy, and he's cool. So do not harass him, or I'll have to harass your sweetmeats and kick you out. Uh-oh, what did Mikey say? Oh, he said he's not into skating. Wait, no, he said something before that. Oh, he said who is Roddy Mullen? And Steve Caballero, yes. Ray Barbie, Gator. I remember this girl that I worked with at Kroger was friends with Gator, and she was like, she went on this like, I don't know what the heck it was. She was taking up money or something, some sort of uh, petition to like free Gator. I don't know what had happened to him. No, I'm telling you, Jeremy, like that guy, he's given a lot of people a bad name, and he needs to go. It's sleep time for who? Mikey, you do realize well, it was Friday night. It's now Saturday morning. Who needs to go to sleep? Oh, okay, there you go. I got you, Mikey. You're cool. You're staying here. The Dogtown Boys. No. Daggum rat bones. Where's my daggum stuff? Pal Peralta. shadow people and meth psychosis. Dude, I don't remember meth being discussed at all. I know cocaine was talked about pretty extensively, and alcohol, but I don't remember meth being mentioned one time. Is there something you need to tell us, Ego? You got a guilty conscience or something? Mm, 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 mm. Wait, daggum headphones about fell off. Like nobody was like big like in the Bones Brigade days. You associate seeing people who aren't here with meth. No, dude, Jeremy just he saw people that other people couldn't see at the Waffle House, and that happens all the time. I've done it myself. I mean, there's certain ghosts that haunt the grounds of Waffle Houses, and not everybody can see them. So you want to run them off, so you chase them. Ain't got nothing to do with meth. I'm just saying. My favorite pastime when going to the the Waffle House was because the Waffle House we went to was right across the street from. They took this daggum grocery store, like a big full size grocery store, and they turned it into a country western bar called the Crystal Chandelier. And the Waffle House was right across the street from that. So all the drunk rednecks would come in after a hard night of country line dancing, and we would give them immortal hell. And there were several drunken fights between the little gutter punks and the rednecks. And the rednecks didn't win a lot. That was the funny thing. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Jason. That the search for Animal Chin. That was freaking awesome. And Jeremy must have had a butt ton of free shots. He must have been right on that border between like not remembering anything and not knowing what he was doing and knowing what he was doing. I always cross that line too quickly to I don't know, enjoy that little plateau of effed upness. Yeah, his Bones Brigade had Mike McGill and Lance Mountain and all them cats. I don't know about the Shadow Folk, but I remember watching a blue and purple line chase each other in the snow one night. There may have been a foul tasting fungi involved. Was it that Hey, happy Friday, Miss Ego. How are you doing tonight, ma'am? Dang, dude, you remember like back in the day, like, cause daggum Tony Hawk was a little kid when he like went pro, and I can remember watching him in the X Games, remembering back to when like he looked like a little kid, and like golly, he looks old, and he was still like tearing it up until what was his name? Well, no, he still was then, but everybody tried to say that like Bucky Lasek was the Tony Hawk killer. Yeah, Lance Mountain, Mike McGill, uh, what was the other cat's name? Rodney Mullen was he skated with them because he was with Bones Brigade first. It's been a fun guy day. Brain is a little fried. Well, eggs, maybe you shouldn't eat shrooms before you come in the live stream, because then it's just gonna make things a little bit awkward and weird for the rest of us. And I don't think that's fair. There we go. We've got photographic evidence right there. I've been on fun guys all day. My brain's a little fried. Oh, I remembered another one. Tommy Guerrero. It was like Tony Hawk, Steve Caballero, Tony Guerrero, Mike Mullen. No, Rodney Mullen, Frick, Mike McGill. Yeah, all them cats. All right, David, you have a good night, man. Appreciate you hanging out with us. We had a good time, man. Rob Deerdick. I never was a big fan of Rob Deerdick too much. He was all right, I guess. He kind of got on my nerves. Don't hate me, John Evans. He kind of he rubs me the wrong way. Yeah, no, I mean that's cool. I'm glad he could cash in on that. It wasn't like his ability or anything like that. It was just his, I don't know, just something about him. He was kind of greasy to me, kind of shady, dirty looking. Zach fell asleep. What? It- well, you probably had a rough day at work, didn't you, Zach? Yeah, Brother Bear. Like, I mean, nothing against him as a person. There's just, like I said, he just kind of had a little, I don't know, grimy feel about it. Not Copus, yes. Holy crap. I haven't thought about that cat in forever. His, all the kids liked him because his name backwards was Satan. Yeah, we got to go with that one. Winchester wins the internet for the night. Yeah, I tell you what, these freaking live streams are awesome. Like the different conversations that happen. There's like people that you would never think just because of their age difference, having these in-depth conversations about stuff they both grooved with when they were like younger. And then you got Winchester falling asleep with Jody whispering sweet nothings or sweet positivities in his ear. I can honestly say I did not know who that dude was. See, I'm with Winchester, and honestly, like this was like, what year was this? This would be 94. Yeah, like the last half of 94, I was residentially challenged. Well, I mean, even growing up, I hung out, like all my friends were skaters and I hung out with them, and, I could like cruise around, but like as far as pulling tricks, no, sir, that did not happen. And I don't know why, but it just wouldn't happen. Well, once I got older, a buddy of mine, it was funny. He was on some like little, it was almost like a little figure skating team. Like it was for Team Rollerblade, and they would do these little competitions where they would do like dance skating and stuff, so he could get inline skates for cheap as crap. So he got me a pair, and it was on then. Like I'm like grinding curbs and jumping stairs and stuff. So that was my thing. But hey Jody, good to see you. We were just talking about you whispering Winchester to sleep. But yeah, like I was like the weird kid. I mean, compared to my buddies, because they were all on their skateboards and stuff, and I'm in my little rollerblade lightning inlines. I will always whisper you, dude. That's a true friend right there. Winchester, you better don't ever quit him, because I mean, you just don't find that every day. Somebody that will always whisper to you. You're fat, dude. I've seen pictures of you, Jason Brown. You're not fat, not even like chubby. I don't know. Maybe you got like a dinner belly or something. I don't. You can't really tell in the picture, but I mean, you look like a normal sized human being, not like. I think you're being too hard on yourself. I think it's the you've lost a little bit of that coordination is what makes it so hard, because you gave it up for so long. That's what, 15 years. Five seven and weigh 226. No, that's not fat. 5'7". That's like, I think I'm 5'9" something. Yeah, you probably got like a little dinner belly from eating dinner and going to bed. I think we all got that. Just got home from work. Time for a drink. Ooh, I don't know about you, Jody Bear, but I'm enjoying a little sip or two of the sheepdog. Stout or beefy? Whoa, Ninja, what's happening, dude? we we've got some goodies. Oh crap, dude! I forgot all about this. Um, there's some live stream news to pass along to you guys. Um, besides saying hey to double, besides saying hey to Juggling Ninja. So this coming Tuesday on the regular Tuesday live, Joe is going to be the guest, and then next Saturday, because this coming Saturday is going to be a on the edge. So next Saturday we're going to have Mr. Justin Wheeler from Blue Collar Survival as the guest. Oh yeah, Kaiser Sheepdog and Sheepdog. What? Dang, you're quick, man. I'm not as quick as you. But yeah, so that's pretty exciting, especially since Justin hasn't been in video form in probably well over a year. So it should be, maybe we could get him to come on as sales guy. Oh, did you just read it, Ninja? Well, as long as you have been practicing your Judy chops and you haven't been ninjing nobody that don't need ninjing, then we're good. Just do your studies. Whenever I mean, take you good maybe a week or two, and you'll be a bona fide ninja. Sheepdog got proud of their beverage quick. Why? Are they a little full of themselves, Zach? Are they too big, getting too big for their britches? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Jeremy. And Jeremy had the drop on you guys. He already knew all this stuff, but yeah, well, yeah. So yeah, Joe's gonna be kicking it with us on Tuesday, and then Justin be on Saturday, and then sometime in the near future, Jack Farmboy has already confirmed that he will be a guest on a live. Just don't know when, because he's got to recuperate and such. The price. How much is Sheepdog out there, Zach? Lefty is the Lane Staley. Huh. No. Lefty is the Chris Novoselic. That's who he reminds me of, like total goob. Don't try this on your kids, on your dog. $37. Are you kidding me? For like a fifth? The 750 milliliters, Zach? This stuff's $18 out here. They doubled up. But heck yeah, Jack's back. Like he said, he's back at the end of the summer. You guys heard it here first that he was going to be making videos again by the end of summer. And so I'm sure he'll come hang out with us before he makes any videos, because I feel like making videos would be a little bit more exhausting on him than just chilling and hanging out. But and I'm working on daggum Sean Hill Thibodeau, but I don't know how that's going to go, because he just kind of went dark on me. I asked him if he was completely done with the YouTube game, and he said, yeah, he'd gotten too busy, and asked him if he would be interested in, just coming and chilling on a live stream sometime when it was convenient for him, and he read it and did not respond. So See that, dude, when I lived out there, like, what's this? I get the syntax thing, but like alcohol was cheap as crap on the West Coast, especially like I know in California, like you could get my thing was that's Henry Weinhard's, and you could get a 12 pack of it for like 5.99. Cheap as chips. Like tater chips. Well, it depends on what kind. Some of them's expensive. You buy them little those Utz chips, they're cheap as crap. I like your style, Zach. That's what's up right there. Talking about somebody's got to pay for all the windows being broke around town. Well, I mean, you know what? The people that set them pallets of bricks there should probably pay for it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you got people that live in that town talking about, whoa, where'd these come from? There's no construction going on here. I was just at this building yesterday. Henry's bottles is $14 for a 12 pack. Good God. Damn it, Bobby. That beer's expensive. Yeah, legit. Like that was why I bought it because it was so cheap back then. 5.99 for a 12 pack. And then on top of that, like you save up your daggone bottles and then you take them to recycling and you get the little refund deal. That must have been, I must have lived out there back in the good old days. Man, put some clothes on. What is Winchester taking off? Hey, I'll see y'all fellas later. All right, Winchester. Well, do you need Jody to come with you for a little bit so he can whisper you to sleep, or are you good? Because I mean, we can spare him for a minute, but then we're gonna need him back. Hey, that's the good thing about lives, man. You got it on. It's on YouTube servers for like ever. You can just go pull. Oh no, okay, well, November, the second week of November of 2020 was my favorite. He like had a especially baritone, somber note to his voice that day, and it was really relaxing. And then, of course, February of 2019, he said cauliflower four times in one live stream, and that's the most relaxing word in the world. So, golly. So it's Oregon that's so expensive, but hey, well, that's because we already had this discussion of why things in Oregon are so expensive because they've got to make the money somehow to pay them guys to pump all y'all's gas. Like, can't pump your own gas. They got to pay somebody to do it. So they charge double on the alcohol and cigarettes and stuff. Will do, Winchester. I'll just kind of slap at the wall to my left and hit that light button like I'm turning the light off on the way to bed. Yes, sir, brother Mark. Anytime. My pleasure, man. I'm telling you, if uh if y'all get like the urge for a live, just somebody contact me and be like, "Hey, you want to come chill with us?" And more than likely, I ain't got nothing going on, and we'll hang out. Whoa, Harper Corner Liquor. We got hardcore porno liquor. See, we don't have those daggum total wines, and like, oh, you know what, y'all? The Jen didn't pop in tonight, which I didn't tell her we were going live because it was kind of late, so I didn't want to like if she was asleep, I didn't want to wake her up. But Jen's the one that told me about Total Wine. She had to go and pick something up, and I was like, "What's this Total Wine you're talking about?" Apparently, it's amazing. Yes, booze was it was damn sure cheaper when I was in, and that would probably be back when you were tomorrow at 2 p.m. is wide. It sure is. Um, back when you were probably first in the Navy, Jody, like you get a liter for like $9. I think that was about the average. I know, and like the cheap stuff. I think when we were like really broke, we'd get because we switched back and forth from like Canadian whiskey to like Jack or that bourbon e kind of liquor, but the Black Velvet was like $5 a fifth or some crap. It was cheap as all get out. Fifth Scoresby for $6. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Because that was what me and my buddy Troy would do. Was like one night he would get the liquor and I would get the mixer and the ice, and then we the next night we'd switch and I'd get the liquor and he'd get the mixer and the ice. And I swear like the Black Velvet was when we hit the quote unquote Canadian whiskey. The Black Velvet was like $6.99 a fifth. Mikey probably fell asleep, if you want to know the truth, because he said a little while ago that it was night time, but he was going to stay up. So, and he doesn't have great stamina. So, oh, and Jody, check this out. I need to put that right there. Check this out, Jody and Zach. So I don't know if you guys saw this, and because I can't remember when it was, but there was a little Kickstarter for this pocket tool, multi-tool gizmo. Well, on the Kickstarter, I swear it looked a lot bigger than it was. I was thinking it was like this size ish, maybe a little bit smaller, and it showed up today, very many months late because I think it was supposed to ship out in like December or January, but it finally got here today, and this is what I got. This little guy right here, this cute little titanium frame lock baby. Pretty awesome. The little fella got tuckered out. He sure did. Yeah, I mean it's fairly cool. I just feel like they used a little bit of trick photography. It was very misleading. I think it's about the size of the handle on the field trekker. I think it's teeny little guy. And I don't know. I think I'd be happy with it if they happier with it if they didn't change the steel to AUS 8. It is. It's like a fun size Snickers. I've been really hard on it, but I don't know. It was probably me and my perception was probably all off when I was looking at it, but I just expected it to be a teensy bit bigger. And but I mean, it's cool. And I think it was $28, so not too shabby. But it's definitely not all they're making it out to be. This multi-tool, like this little this part right here is apparently the multi-tool to replace all multi-tools. It is a bottle opener, it is a screwdriver, it is a pry bar, it is a lanyard hole, it is a keychain, whatever majigger. That right there, that is the multi-tool of multi-tools. And with this high-speed, low-drag, what they're calling Warncliffe blade, it's the last, basically, EDC knife you'll ever have to buy. They said, forget the Shadow Ranger. Top dog, you have a good night, my friend. Get you some rest so you can be raring to go tomorrow in SKL. It's the original cool. It's apparently it's before the shuffle got on steroids, because this little guy, he's like the DJ Qualls version of the Kershaw shuffle. And Monster would like to. I love how positive you are, Tim. I mean that right there. You always looking on the bright side. Always the glass is always half full. You would like to think that Mikey is talking to Milkshake Girl when we all know that he Venmoed her friend the money to buy her a dessert, and they ran. Did you buy it? No, it was on Kickstarter. I mean, pretty much it's about the same thing. It's like y'all ever watched, what was it on QVC or Home Shopping Network? Odell and the like 3 o'clock in the morning, Odell and the knives. It was like that kind of deal. Oh, right on, Jody. Heck yeah, I'm glad it made it there safe. Did you No, he's got a sister, Jason Brown, so he's talked to her, I'm sure. Did you see the little notation I made under Silverdale shopping court? Helping him. He might, dude. He might be installing those lights into the gun can, and there's a shelf that flips upside down or something. He was talking about earlier. I'm not sure what he's gonna hang from that shelf, or there was something freaky going on with like the flashing lights and the Joe, what's up, buddy? I don't know if you check your phone screen, you might see some of your handiwork dead ahead, and it's pretty pimptastic. And I don't know how in the world, like it ended up like right in front of the tripod, but I didn't see your card whenever I was opening it, but I found it, so now it's up there. So if anybody wants to know anything that about your information, they can just zoom in on it. Hey, don't thank me, man. You're the man, dude. And everybody's excited about you coming and chilling with us on Tuesday. So we're gonna have a good time. It's going to be big fun. So anybody that's in here right now, go ahead and clear your calendars for Tuesday at 9:30 and stay as long as you possibly can because we're partying with our good buddy Joe. Yes, sir. I am too, Joe. Um, dude, yeah, Crown's outrageous everywhere. Silly, silly expensive. And from a shelf like David Carey did. That's it. Exactly that, Jason. He's in in a hotel. That poor cleaning lady, dude. Can you imagine the the expletives in Spanish that came out of her mouth? I bet there was several chingas flowing through the air that night. Uh, boom. I don't even know what. Nope, that's not the one. That's not the one I wanted. There we go. Yeah, I told him, Monster, he's a freaking natural, dude. It was like he's been doing that crap his whole life. Like you were such a natural that apparently one of the guys thought you were Kyle, like the one of the actual members of um the live stream, not a guest. Like so that happened. Hey, what's up, Dan? It's good to see you, man. And yeah, we got all kinds of new hotness going on in here tonight. And yeah, the leather mat came from our good friend Joe that's mingling amongst us right now, Mr. Lancelot Leather himself. Let me move this stuff so you can get a good look at it, because you gotta see it, dude. At least they didn't think you were Kevin. I know. Well, dude, Joe, you're way too smart for them to think you were Kevin. So that wasn't even anything you would have had to worry about there. He doesn't say Chul. But apparently, whoever it was didn't know. I guess they just the beards kind of confused them. They didn't know which one was which. And maybe they were like, "Well, all right, so Kyle's the one that's like, this is kind of part of his whole crew, his live stream. So maybe I should pick the intelligent one to be Kyle." Okay, so the guy on the right's Kyle, and the guy on the left must be this random dude from the street that's like just a guest or whatever. Right, Dan? Dude, it is badass. Uh-oh. Oh no, Joe. Joe's going he's going to come up and get crazy with the cheese whiz on the live stream on Tuesday and let his hair down. Move the banner. Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. Let's see how I do that. Doop. That's it. There you go. Dude, hey, see, the funny thing is, Jody, like I was telling him earlier, it's having quite the opposite effect. Uh, I just want to like stand here and do and like make videos. Like earlier, I had nothing else to do. I was kind of looking around, and I was like, well, let's just take these and kind of talk about them for a little bit. And I just stood here for like 20 minutes, like talking about whatever knives were up here, just so I could be looking at that. Words guy, you missed them. Oh, I got you. That was eating away at your word OCD, knowing that there was words there that you couldn't see. Must see words. Must move banner. Oh, that kind of. Oh, I got you. That kind of motivation. Well, dude, come on, Jody. Just what's a couple of videos, man? Kick it with us. Have some have a little. I don't know what you're drinking. I'm guessing you're drinking some PB whiskey, but have a little bit. Have a little bit more. Let loose. Let the good times roll. Hi, I'm Matt. Vodka and cranberry. Right on. Right on. That's probably better for your situation because I don't know if it's still hot out there, but that's definitely a nice refreshing drink on a steaming hot day. Ooh, that dude, that's a good question, Dan, because that was I meant to ask you about that too, like how in the world, because you can't feel it. Like it's I don't know, it's like it's mad. It's I think it's sorcery is what it is. He's a Joe's a wizard. He he practices the magic with a K. Leather dot. Well, see, that would make sense as to why I couldn't feel it, but I still think there's sorcery involved. And an airbrush. Holy crap! That no, that thought never crossed my mind. I could imagine you like taking leather and I don't know somehow having some kind of like stencil that masked that off, and then you like dyed over it. But now we're talking about we're getting into airbrushing and stuff like that's high tech. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jody. Like he's kind of blowing my mind even more right now. Every time he tells me, I find out like more of how he does this stuff. I'm like, dude, Joe's not human. He's like, this is not humanly possible. Joe is not human. He's a robot. Or there's also stencils. But you got to make the stencils. They don't they don't make themselves. Watched Harry Callahan wreck into a split window bus. What? The only Callahans I know are from Callahan Breaks or whatever. Callahan from Tommy Boy or Dirty Harry. Oh, there you go, Dirty Harry Callahan. That Callahan. Wow, that's a blast from the past. Holy cow. Right up there with TJ Hooker. Need sleepy. you 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 need me for pillow? Housekeeping. I don't know. What did he even say? I'm so because it's I don't know. The only thing I can see is the comment with "damn" in it, and like apparently it's either StreamYard or YouTube is very sensitive about four-letter words, even like as far as hell. Like you can't say hell or nothing. It- They put it up for review unless it's some setting that I need to change. If you use, yeah, dude. Hey, and that's another question, Joe. Do you make that bomb? Like, is this your own secret recipe? Because it's it's badass because it works great on the lobes. Yeah, well, you know what? Hey, we'll handle it with them, Jody. Don't even worry about it. You do you, brother. Management is apparently being a little bit too sensitive. Worm, have a good night, brother. I appreciate you hanging with us. And I think B's just he cracked the code. Just use letters and numbers, and they won't ever know. Oh, right on, Joe. That I'm might need to have to buy like a mason jar full of it from you because that stuff's good on the beard, the lobes. Like it's like y'all ever seen My Big Fat Greek Wedding and how her dad was all about some Windex. Like this is like the country boy Windex right here. It's good for everything. I heard it even cures the ivy, the HIV. Dude, it is like for real. And like I've been and it was I heard you said something about it last night. Well, I kind of jumped the gun a little bit and I was sitting there smelling it and I was like, "Man, it smells all natural. Like it feels yeah, I'm put it on my earlobes and see what's up, dude. It better than the stuff you buy at like the piercing shops." John Evans just went straight for the he said he, s- he said go big or go home. I'm going for the grandpa of all daggum all the dirty words. Because you said test? Like is it wait, or did was there like letters involved? No. How'd you do it? You're magic, dude. Finally saved up enough money to get me that Finch Tycoon in orange and black so I don't have to. Yeah, that, that's what's up. I have too, and failed miserably. An old timer that rubbed WD-40 on his joints. That's a Hong Kong. Yeah, I believe it, man. Because I mean, I've heard of old timers like really putting a lot of stock in WD-40. Like it can do it. The best I've done with it, that other than its intended purpose, was catch catfish. Because I don't know. They say apparently they say it's got fish oil in it. I don't know if it does or not, but I know if you daggum go catfishing and you spray like you use bacon for bait and spray WD-40 on it, you'll tear the catfish up. You look for Fresh Prince. Oh my goodness. You, you're banned, Jason Brown. Oh, I got a joke for you guys, which you're not gonna hear it for another 10 seconds, but um, what do a goldfish and a laser have in common? I guess the question marks are for the answer to the joke. Neither one of them can whistle. Okay, but all right, for real though. This What did one French man say to the other French man? You see ducks flying in V formation. One line is longer than the other. Why is that, Joe? What? More ducks in the longer line. Hey, Clark, shitter's full. Why didn't that show up on my other phone? What in the world? That's crazy. But so that was good. So what did the one French man say to the other French man? I don't know. I don't speak French. Oh, I thought Beaver Baron did the face palm like you jackass. But if y'all want some dad jokes, y'all need to hit Jason Brown up because he's like chock full of dad jokes like that. I don't think he's got guts and organs. He's like stuffed with dad jokes. All right, Tim, drive safe, man, and pick me up a burger on your way back. All right, one more. What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? MR ducks, MR not ducks, MR2 ducks, CM wings. LIB, MR ducks. See that I'm telling you, daggum Jason Brown knows all the dad jokes. All right, well, so hold on, I gotta remember it now. It's not necessarily a dad joke, but it is it's a joke nonetheless. Ow. So, all right, no, nobody's falling asleep. One last joke. Okay, a dude walks into a bar with an ostrich and a cat, and the bartender comes up and says, "What do you guys have?" And the ostrich says, "I don't want anything." Man says, "Well, I have a beer." Cat says, "Well, I'll have a gin and tonic, and I'm not paying." And the bartender looks at him. He says, "All right, well, that's going to be 325." The man reaches in his pocket. He pulls out exactly 325, gives it to the bartender. So the bartender comes back a little while later, check on him. He says, "You guys want anything else?" And man said, "Well, I have a beer." Cat says, "I'll have a gin and tonic, and I'm not paying." Bartender says, "Well, again, that's going to be 325." Man reaches in his pocket, pulls out exactly 325, gives it to the bartender. Well, a couple days later, the little crew comes back in, the ostrich, the man, the cat. Bartender walks up. He says, "What do you guys have tonight?" Ostrich says, "I don't want anything." Man says, "Well, you know what? Tonight I'll have a sex on the beach." Cat says, "I'll have a Long Island iced tea and I ain't paying." Bartender said, "Well, that's 762." Man reaches in his pocket, pulls out exact change, hands it to the bartender. Well, after like three more times of this that night, the bartender walks up and he's like, "Dude, I'm so curious, man, and this is killing me. How in the world are you able to, when I tell you how much your order is, you pull it the exact amount out of your pocket and give it to me?" He said, "Well, I found a lamp on the beach and I rubbed it and a genie came out and that was my wish. Whatever I bought, I would have the exact amount of money I needed in my pocket to pay for it." And the bartender said, "Well, dang, you ended up pretty good on that deal, didn't you?" And the guy said, "Well, yeah, on that aspect, but I also asked the genie for a chick with long legs and a tight pussy." But by I mean cat, so it's not a dirty word. So are y'all awake now? So are we still hanging out, or is everybody? Oh, dang, we're coming up on 3 hours though, ain't we? I don't know. It's up to y'all. I'm good to do whatever. I'm sure we can. I do have another joke that's not really along the same lines, but kind of along the same lines. Uh-oh. Oh, let me plug where my phone dies. Boop. There we go. Tapeworm, two apples, and a cookie joke. But that it's another kind of a bar joke. Dude walks into the bar and he sees there's a jar and it's just filled to the brim with dollar bills. And he asked the bartender, he said, "What's up with that jar full of dollar bills?" He said, "Well," he said, "we've got a little challenge around here, and if you complete the challenge, you get all the money that's in that jar." He said, "Okay, well, what do I have to do?" He said, "Well, you got to chug this bottle of hot pepper vodka." He said, "Then," he said, "you're going to go outside to the building across the road there." He said, "Well, upstairs, there's a woman up there that's 80 years old, and she has never had sweet love made to her. So you're going to have to make sweet love to her." And he said, "And then there's a little shed attached to that building, and there's a pit bull dog that's got a infected tooth, and you're going to have to pull that infected tooth. Then you come back. Once you've completed it, then you get the jar full of money." Well, the guy said, "I think I can do that." He said, "Give me go ahead and give me that vodka. I'll drink it." He chugged it down. He's got tears coming out, but he's good. He gets up and he heads outside. Well, the next thing you know, you hear this, after about 15, 20 minutes of silence, you hear this squalling and hollering and heaping and just everything going crazy. The dude comes back in and he's like, his clothes are all tore up and he's ripped from head to toe. And the bartender said, "Well," he said, "I'm going to tell you what, man." He said, "I completed every task that you gave me." He said, "But that old woman wouldn't damn hold still while I was trying to pull that tooth out of her mouth." So what's a lollifino? Elefino. Oh, yeah, an elefino. Tapeworm, two apples in a cookie jar. You get a tapapa cookie joke, tapapa cookie. Those don't go together. All right, so y'all's turn. Somebody take the mic. Oh, no, that was a that was an empty bottle that fell over because I have my I got a couple of empties for decoration. One fell over. Had to go pee real quick. No, not outside per se. Beaver Baron outside of this room into another room of the house. His days are numbered. I don't know. Honestly, I don't feel comfortable telling dad jokes with Jason Brown in the room because he knows them all. Like the whole zero, what did the zero say to the eight? And what did Tennessee? What do you call a fish wearing a bow tie? Uh, I don't know. I want to know the answer to both of these. Oh, you got to tell me the answer. I'm dying over here. Sophisticated. Okay, your turn, Jason Brown. Um. Oh, it did. My bad, because it didn't hold it on this phone, but it held it on the other phone. How do you get a squirrel to like you? Why didn't it? I approved it. Why didn't it come through? Oh, there you go. How do you get a squirrel to like you? Act like a nut. Well, that's not very hard for any of us to do. So, back when I was in the army, they had the Olympics were held in Atlanta, and I came home to visit my parents while that was going on, and they took me downtown to like see some events or whatever. Well, there was this dude. He comes walking by with a big old long stick, and I was like, "Hey, man," I said, "Are you a pole vaulter?" He said, "No, I'm a German." But how'd you know my name was Walter? And I don't know if you guys have had this problem. It's kind of a hang up that I've had, and it it irritates me a little bit. But I've gone around asking people like over and over what the hell LGBTQ stands for, and nobody will give me a straight answer. Big seven. It took a sec. Hey, look at there. I finally get a straight answer. Thank you, Joe. Hey, do you guys know what what Forrest Gump used for his password for everything? A lot of beautiful babies take a mom's breath away. Um, laying on her diaphragm when they're in her belly. Jason, you suck, man. Go away. I don't like you anymore. So I'm gonna have to like just tell the ones that don't have a have an actual punchline, so Jason can't steal it. So I had to put out an ad the other day to, and it basically said to whoever stole my Microsoft Office, I will find you. You have my word. To get caught in her windpipe. Oh Lord. Oh dear God. What do you call it when Batman skips church? Oh damn! Now I get it. Chennai. I'm gonna ask this one, and I'm just gonna. Why didn't the skeleton climb the mountain? Uh, because he left his hiking boots at home. I don't know. I'm waiting for Jason to answer. Didn't have the guts. All right, Jason, you can go ahead and answer this one. Why does Snoop Dogg always carry an umbrella? What? Your name's not Jason, unless it is, and I just don't know it because your name does start with a J. But I thought it stood for juggling. And it's not for drizzle; it's faux drizzle. Y'all said it wrong. Before Forrest Gump, uh, he's challenged and doesn't know how. I don't know. You know what I tell him, Jason? I tell what I tell Marley. I'd be like, the last thing that went through that poor bug's mind was his ass. You know what my favorite part of telling dad jokes is? Up, ho, ho, ho. Saint Nicholas. Jay says, hmm. So what is my favorite part of telling dad jokes? When he laughs. Yes, what is it? Beaver, Beaver Baron said, Jesus. Jesus. This went south. Hey, that was a good joke. What's orange and sounds like a parrot? An orange parrot? A carrot. Back when I was younger, my mom was like pretty hard on me, always criticizing me, and but I always tried to prove her wrong or whatever. So one day she was, I don't know, she was especially mad at me about something. She said, and you know what else? You have no sense of direction. So you know what I did? I packed my bags and I write. What's the one thing a homeless person can't be? Um, a jet airplane, a homebody. Think you can set the lag between you and the audience? I'm not exactly sure. Like a little less than there. I mean, I don't have any. I wish I could. I can try. Let's see. I might can do the. Let me try the audio settings and like do away with the. I don't know where my like I have no. Don't even have any settings on here anymore. Yeah, I don't even have. I don't have settings on here. I like mute. Just talk faster. I feel like then I'll be even more behind. Let's see, copy link. Nope, 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 nope. No, I mean like StreamYard sucks. Like there's literally no. Let me see if there are on the other chat on. But like there's no settings. Like once you're in StreamYard, there's nothing you can do. And I don't think there's anything I can do in here either. Maybe. It's like once you set the settings in StreamYard, you can't go back and set them without leaving. But I damn sure won't set it for like no echo or automatic volume control next time because I think that's what's screwing it up. Ain't a daggone video. Well, you know what? I can always come back in. All right, hold on. I'm not gonna end it.